Hey Dan, I'm not a vlogger and this isn't my format, but I'm going to do my best. Ever since I started watching your videos in about the middle of 2010, you've been a man of action. Sometime in the past year, I can't remember exactly when, you made a video discussing America's, shall we say, discontent with its representatives. You addressed the regular folk of America and told them that it wasn't enough to talk about how much they hate politicians. You said, in no uncertain terms, I want you to run for Congress. And since seeing that video, I've carried with me a certain respect for action. It's not enough to talk, it's not enough to be passive aggressive, and it's not enough to make YouTube comments. Larry King and his unconscionably rude panel won't see our YouTube comments. Did I really just give away what I'm making the video about? Anyway, I don't think our comments on Larry King's YouTube video reprimanding him and his panel for their unprofessional, to say the least, behavior is going to be enough. Dan, I don't even think your video is enough. That's you talking. Of course you're going to be upset. They interrupted you, but we need to come up with a way to make Larry King and his producers, and maybe even his sponsors, know that his behavior was disrespectful and uncomfortable to watch. I don't know about you, but my parents raised me on strongly worded letters, and that makes sense to me. Larry King's medium of choice is television, and people in that sector of the media tend to be more traditional in their methods of conveying information. For God's sake, they're working in television. I can't think of anything more traditional and, frankly, mainstream for that group of people than a letter. The thing is, I don't know who to send a letter to. That's not my specialty. I'm a college student. I don't even know what my specialty is. But Larry King and his panel and his producers and his sponsors and the world, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, need to know that that kind of behavior isn't acceptable and that we won't take it lying down. Dan, this may seem to you and other people like a vlogger's audience getting protective of their idol or something like that, but that's not what it is. It's young people getting frustrated about their voices not being heard. This was one of the few chances we've gotten to have our voices heard. It was through you, and we were ignored. Let me tell you something. That is not acceptable to us. I hope I'm not the only one who feels this way. And Dan, I'd love to know what you think. Peace.